Hi, my name is Terry, and you're watching Terry Tells the Story. Take a look at the dumpster behind almost any major supermarket chain. It isn't filled with rotten, decaying garbage. It's filled with boxes of perfectly fresh milk that are simply expiring in 3 days instead of 10. It's filled with crates of crisp, organic bell peppers discarded because they grew in an irregular shape that doesn't fit standard plastic packaging. According to data from the multi-organization Refed Network, the United States alone generates roughly 91 million tons of surplus food annually across the supply chain, valued at over $480 billion. A massive portion of this waste happens directly at the retail level. Supermarkets operate on a business model called aesthetic consistency. If a shelf looks understocked, consumers buy less. So corporations intentionally overorder inventory by up to 10% just to keep the displays looking overflowing and appealing. Then they systematically discard the excess. To make matters worse, many corporate chains actively implement policies to prevent this food from being rescued. They lock their waste bins with heavy chains, install security cameras over the disposal areas, and even pour chemical bleach over perfectly good food to render it inedible. The legal excuse they use is liability fears, but the reality is a market problem. The federal bill Emerson Good Samaritan Food Donation Act has protected corporate donors from civil and criminal liability since 1996, meaning they face zero legal risk for donating food in good faith. They know this, but they choose to destroy the food anyway because donating it costs labor cost hours, and allowing people to eat for free lowers the demand at the cash register. They treat starvation as a marketing tool to maintain high prices. While the corporate machinery actively destroys resources to protect quarterly earnings, community nonprofits operate on the exact opposite framework. Every single day, grassroots organizations deploy volunteers to glean fields, rescue expiring inventory from independent local grocers, and redistribute nutrition directly to neighborhoods. My mom owns a nonprofit, and my entire family and me, we all work for her. 100% of the proceeds made from this channel go to supporting that work. We don't look at food as a luxury item or an investment asset. We look at it as a basic human necessity. Every donation we receive doesn't fund security locks for dumpsters. It funds fuel for transport vans, cold storage for rescued produce, and the logistics required to ensure that no family is ever forced to skip a meal. We don't support the corporate waste cycle. We invest in the people who actually value human life over profit margins. So, the Spanish I'm going to be teaching you today is el desperdicio de comida. El desperdicio de comida. And what that means is food waste. If you liked this video or you learned something new, drop a like down below. If you have a specific topic that you'd like to see me cover, drop me a comment. And if you'd like to support this work that I do, there'll be a link to the Cashapp in the description box below. We'll see you next time.